Veni Vidi Vici. I am humbled, incredibly humbled, and very thankful that I can't even believe it, but the epitome of geekdom has hit 1,000 subscribers in less than a month. And I can't even fathom. I'm somewhat speechless, which is not good when you're making one of these videos, because the one thing you can't be when you make these videos is speechless. But it's really hard for me to really grasp that. And I really, really want to thank, first and foremost, I want to thank everybody who subscribed to the channel and everybody who spread the word for the channel. I'm going to be giving some individual shout-outs here momentarily, but I just want to quickly thank everybody and thank you for being a subscriber. I just never thought I would hit 1,000. I mean, if that's not the fastest rising Dragon Ball YouTube channel in history, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 in a month. And that was my goal. My goal was, I didn't think it was that realistic, because I see some other YouTubers struggling, and, you know, and some of them work really hard, but I just, you know, push. And even though technically my account has been open for about 6 weeks or so, maybe a little more than that, I didn't really start putting content until really when the Fakatsu no F spoilers leaked. So, which was the 31st, I think, right? Yeah, 31st, right around then, which was, you know, less than a month ago. So, again, I'm extremely humbled, and I want to thank you, and I have a couple things to talk about real quick here. I'm going to be giving some individual shout-outs here momentarily, but for those of you wondering what the future of the channel is going to be. So as of right now, my plan is I'm going to continue to give consistent content, Dragon Ball, Star Wars, and Marvel. That's what you're going to get on this channel primarily. I may throw some other things in there. I may throw some other movie news in there. Really, a lot of this is about movies. So it'll be kind of Dragon Ball and then movies, like genre films. I am planning to do reviews of certain things as time goes by. But all those of you who really love Talk Dragon Ball, we're going to keep doing those as far as I know, as long as Super Jayain is down. And we're going to do the Geekdom Q&As, and then Dragon Ball In-Depth is going to continue. The next Dragon Ball In-Depth, I just dropped number 5 right now, so subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And if you have, after this video, go check that out. I'll put a link in the description. And the next one I'm working on is going to be kind of a difficult one to do, because it's going to require a lot of research. So that one might take a little time to get done. But I promise, guaranteed, this is going to be the best Dragon Ball In-Depth that I've done as of yet. And I guarantee you, I'm going to speak on some shit that nobody on YouTube that I've ever seen. And I have looked. And I'm talking about, I'll give you all a teaser. We're talking about the influences of Dragon Ball. And to be honest, I may actually save this idea for a future one, but I will talk about it on that episode. So there you go. I want to thank some people real quick and give some shout-outs to some of my YouTubers, who constantly comment. First of all, if I don't say your name, don't get offended or anything. I do love, like I said, each and every one of you guys. These are just the ones that I've noticed I'm constantly talking to and are constantly watching and constantly, you know, and I'm sure there's tons of people who watch the videos and don't comment. And again, thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. All right. One more thing before I get into these shout-outs. I want y'all to check out my brand new relaunched website. I just finished it a couple days ago, superfriendsuniverse.com. Bookmark it. If you like more awesome content, you've got to go there. We've got podcasts on there, so if you have a long commute to go to work and you want to listen to something awesome, or if you're on a bus, or if you're just bored at work or whatever, we've got tons of stuff on there. I have a show where we review classic professional wrestling pay-per-views, if you're into that. We have a movie podcast. We actually have several movie podcasts. We have 3, and they're all totally different. And the latest one is the summer movie preview podcast that Force Perspective did. We also have World Championship Boxing on there. And we also have a video game podcast, which actually is it's classic gaming, but I have to go in and make some new episodes with my partner, Mr. Eddie, the other host on there. And you can subscribe to his channel also. If you go to my main channel and you look at the sidebar, you'll see Edward Difolco. Subscribe to his channel. He's got some wacky shit on there where he reviews Atari games. So again, superfriendsuniverse.com. Spread the word. If you if you go there, you'll see the front page. Click on what's new, and you'll have the blog, and you'll see everything. So very excited about bringing more content to the internet. And again, thank you for spreading the word, and I hope that you'll continue to spread the word. So there you go. Like I said, future of the channel, we're just Dragon Ball, Star Wars stuff. I will keep bringing you the best Dragon Ball news. Of course, you got to check out Kanzenshu because they're usually way faster than I am, and they're usually the most accurate. So, that's God's honest truth. But I'll bring you guys what I can. So once we hear about this 2017 Dragon Ball movie officially, I'm not going to put up 15 videos about speculating on what could happen. It's a waste of time. If we get official information, you're going to hear it here. I promise. So let's get to some of these shout-outs here. The first person I want to shout out is Super Jayain. Super Jayain was like the first guy to hit me up privately and put over the videos, and the first guy I collaborated with on YouTube. I would love to collaborate with Dragon Ball Nation, Kwamen, Black and Fist, and MistareFusion. I would love to. I really would. I really respect Black and Fist and MistareFusion's knowledge, and I really like Kwamen's attitude. Love his attitude. And Dragon Ball Nation seems like a really nice guy. Like, he seems like a guy who, like, a really kind person. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of how he comes off. Like a good, like, just a good dude. You know what I mean? They all do, but I mean, he really comes off like a good guy. I would love to do videos with them one of these days. We'll see what happens. So, big shout out to Super Jayain. Hopefully we can keep doing shit and his awesome collection. Huge shout out to XX Son TJXX, if I'm saying your name right. He loves the dub more than I do, but he is he always comments. He's a cool guy. He's very smart. And one thing I love about all you guys, legit, is that you guys are really, really smart. Like, very, very few, like I would say less than 1% of the people who comment on my videos say shit that I think is kind of dumb. Very few. And like, so almost everybody who I'm, literally everybody who I talk about today is, I respect. Because you guys just, like, you might not have seen Dragon Ball as many times as somebody like a Super Jayain has, even though some of you probably saw it more. But you still know the shit, you know the product, and you don't say dumb shit, and it's impressive to me. And I'm glad this community exists. I'm glad that we still have hardcore Dragon Ball fans. Well, it's kind of weird for me to say that now because we got new movies coming out, but this franchise could really live on for, I don't know about forever, but for quite some time. So big shout out to him. Big shout outs to Amir, my Jewish friend out in Israel. I want to thank you and the Jews for giving us the lovely Natalie Portman with the greatest white girl ass ever. Big shout outs to Amir, consistent contributor and commenter. Shout outs to the Worst 17, always brings in some intellect. Shout outs to my boy Sam Baller, who has actually helped me with the channel by sending me information. He sent me like videos and stuff, and I've posted them because of him. So he's almost like a contributor in a weird way. He's almost like a board of directors for this channel. So I do appreciate you, sir, Sam Baller. And my Mavs aren't looking too good, bro. Maybe next year. But you know what? I don't know who's gonna take it this year, because this is a very competitive year for NBA. So I really like what's going on. Shout outs to Shoutouts Jayain out there in India. I love your women just like I love Amir's women. I love women, bro. Deal with it. But Shoutouts also sent me some shit always commenting, and he's always saying that I make his day. Brother, you make my day too, all right? You really do. Kaka Carrot Cake, one of my favorites, always there, always saying something positive, and every time I look at his avatar, I pop, because that's I forgot the YouTube video that's from, but it's always funny, always. I break for rappers, Hispanic, just like me. Thank you, and thank you for putting up the videos of going to the LA premiere. I wish I could have gone. I envy you, brother. Shout outs to him. Tinizel, of course. I hope I said your name right this time. I probably didn't. Of course, Emmanuel Soar, or is it Soray, who I actually credit on the Dragon Ball in Depth videos. That was the first guy to actually consistently comment on my shit before the spoilers came out. So he will always be appreciated by me. And actually a shout out to Unreal Ink Gaming too, because he did put the link to my channel on his page, which helped bring a lot of you over here. I've been trying to get a hold of Alex. He's very hard to get a hold of, or maybe he doesn't like me. I don't know. But I'd love to work with that guy. He's actually a pro wrestler, and I kind of am familiar with him in a way, so I think we'd have some great conversation. And I hate those Resident Evil movies just as much as he does, you know. Always commenting, always around. The Griffin 421, somebody else who's always around, knowledgeable in many ways. Spirit Wolf, wacky gimmick. But, you know, Spirit Wolf comes off like somebody who's stoned 24 hours a day, and that's okay. That's a compliment. He comes off, maybe because of the name Spirit Wolf, like he comes off like somebody who's really into, like, you know, like natural medicine and shit. But he's always positive as well, and always very kind, so I appreciate it. Colonel Stars and Stripes, maybe he's a vampire from the Ukraine. I'm sure he doesn't talk like that, even though maybe he does. Big shout outs to Colonel Stars and Stripes, also another consistent commenter. Black Tornado, a new member of the family. Very smart, very intelligent, very knowledgeable about Dragon Ball. Blah. Kenji Haruma, DBZ anime star. Tyler Watson. Cloud SSJ. Doesn't like the fact that Gohan is a wimp now. I don't blame you, sir, at all. I don't blame you at all. Moab Killer for sending in questions. Pritchard X Lust Gamer X Girl. Confusing nickname, but I'll take it. I like it. Of course, Corey and the Pussies, always dropping great comments that pop me. Keep getting at those butt hurt kids, and I got a video dedicated to Corey very soon. I'll give y'all a teaser about it real quick. So, you know how all these YouTube guys, the guys who I mentioned earlier, there's always a video on their channel like, you know, who would win, Super Gogeta 4 versus Vegeta or whatever. You know, those what if videos that are popular. What if Goku survived the heart attack is one of Kwaman's. Well, I'm going to ask the real what if. And it's not even a what if. It's a real question. Did Bulma take Vegeta's virginity? That's for 18 and up. It's coming, I believe, next week. So look forward to that. Super Beautiful Noise. Another shout out. Gunner Sports. Jackie BTS. Elijah Boyd. Marcus Wright. I'm just naming people who I literally am naming these off the top of the dome. So you've had an impact because I know you mentally. I'm so worried I'm gonna forget somebody. Dragon Ball fan is another one. One actually just came back. BRM MGC. It's another one. Freedom 23100. Who's like, he's like been unsubscribing and resubscribing. I don't really understand that, but okay. GeForce Intel. Shout out. Who else is there? I know I'm missing somebody. Guillardo. I certainly hope I said his name right. I'm pretty sure that I did. Guillardo, who's always plussing my shit on Google. Spanish Zombie, who speaks 5 languages. He's like fucking 3PO. He's the 3PO of a Dragon Ball community with his 5 languages. Do you speak Bocce, or the language of moisture evaporators? Hiram Rodriguez, who's got my last name. Yes, that is my real last name. Epicness Beyond is another one. Just very, 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 very humbled. Matthew Torres. Meshach McDaniel. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Meshach. If I ever write a script for a movie, I'm gonna use Meshach as a name. So, but again, love each and every one of you guys. I hope you continue to comment and spread the word about the channel. And those of you who I did not mention does not mean that I don't like you whatsoever. These are just the ones that I know because I see them all the time. Doesn't mean that I don't trust me. I appreciate all the support, and I'm down for any ideas. If anybody, I want to know what you want to see. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want out of me, and I'll try to make it happen. Some of this stuff is going to take a little longer. I had somebody ask me about manga, Dragon Ball manga inconsistencies. That one's tough. That'll take a little while. I'm not saying I'm not going to do it, but it's going to take a lot of research because I'm worried I'm going to miss something. So there you go. And I will keep the Star Wars stuff coming too because I love that stuff. And some other shout-outs too. Shout-outs to Mr. Mega Man fan. Subscribe to his channel. Shout-outs to the Retromancers. Subscribe to their channel. Shout-outs to MistareFusion, of course. And again, thank you guys. And my next goal, actually, one more. Metroid Lord. Metroid Lord is cool. I like Metroid Lord. He's and DBAF Hellstorm. See, I'm just remembering everybody, yo. Like right now, it's all coming to me. Brent Boyd. I feel like I'm shouting out all 1,000 of y'all, yo. No, but again, thank you. Look forward to some more content. Right now, I got shit dropping every day of the week, including an Avengers review, both spoiler and non-spoiler, coming this Thursday after I come back from the movie. And yes, folks, I know the movie leaked, but I already got my motherfucking ticket, and I want to see this shit on the big screen. In this case, in the past, I would watch it, but in this case, I really want to see this motherfucker on the big screen, so that's what I'm going to do. Anyways, this video's like fucking long as shit. Thanks, everybody, again. Thank you for your support. I just realized somebody called me the epitome of Greekdom. No, sir, I am not Greek. But anyways, thanks again. Also, follow me on Twitter if you haven't. Twitter.com/EmperorBigD and SuperFriendsUniverse.com. And my next goal is 5,000, then 10,000. If I hit 10,000 subscribers, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I don't even know. Maybe I'll bungee jump or something. I don't know, but don't quote me on that. I hope y'all have a good one. Take care of yourself and each other, and I'll catch you down the road.